after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Second down, zone read, and he keeps it. Whoa! And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, L.A.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Now they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Let's go. Drive will start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here's the toss as they look to run. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Come on, set! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger!
Out of the gun, Ward. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They're going to go. It's Ward. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Now give on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one good for 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready, ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And They'll move the chains with another first down.
The Saints first down.
Red, ready.
And this time they are ready for it. Well for a loss. And it's second down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Let it 70 ranges, 70 ranges. 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. And here comes fourth down. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter two begins. As they've got it, looking at fourth down and 2.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
They bring Chase in motion. Here we go on fourth with Ward. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's first and goal. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Second and goal.
Hey, let go.
They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Saints. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Second and 10.
Roll. Here we go, shot.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he's got some space. Up past 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
32-yard line. That's a gain of 7.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Charger first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's second and 10. Back to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. Third down coming up.
Guy starts on the coverage.
Ready? Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
They'll look to throw. Going right. It's taken in. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Ready up. Here we go. Here we go. Hup.
Back to the air one more time. He'll get this off to Genty. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 11 at the Saints 35.
They'll look to throw yet again. Exiting the pocket right. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is good. What a throw. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Chargers. A touchdown lucky number 13 on the season.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, it beats the 6.
Makes the score Saints 21, Chargers 7.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
It's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Ready, ready, ready.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
And it's third down.
Back to throw is Ward. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
First down, Saints.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll come to the line now on second and 2.
3, 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's got another one. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his third touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year.
The kicker
On for the PAT is Aubrey. His kick is good. Saints add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Saints' 40-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, fucking work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? A run. Genty. A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Chargers have the first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
That is caught left side by Waddle. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Smith to return it.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. That one good for 8 does it. Very quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground,
and he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
and it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Saints 35, Chargers 14.
Trying to get some more. On our pack, this ain't. I'm tugging down on this side like we had to go. If you don't agree, ask the streets on your bitch. 5 years, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. It's a big one for the Chargers. That goes for 58.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the second time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, by the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Check go!
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, LA. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Cypress extra point is true. Chargers back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
They're on the 28-yard line.
On first down, it's Ward. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance.
Kicker on
Full
the extra point.
first half touchdown. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Saints tack on one more to their lead.
Chargers 21.
Showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. Forced to his right. This one, a deep shot for Rice. That is brought in. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. They'll motion the tight end right. Here's a toss, right side. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Saints. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. Saints will extend this third quarter lead.
Chargers 21.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the full. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And the Chargers.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 9. Once again, it's Genty. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of 2. Brings up third and 7. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. And the Chargers
Set to go now on first and 10.
first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Genty going to get it on the zone read. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Go! Cougar 19! Go!
Genty will score. Touchdown.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Here we go with Genty. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the omnibus, and it cuts the deficit down a bit further.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results. It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Up the middle they go. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Ball on the 32. It's second and 2.
Deputy! Deputy Timberwolf!
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 2.
Come on, come on.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Probably see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he's got it. First down. Pick up of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made by Julian Love. 1-yard gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 9. Now a give up the middle. And it won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
At the 26. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
Third, they need 8. They'll try to get this one on the ground. He'll get the first down inside the 15. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. And now it is first and goal. They'll stay on the ground. And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Touchdown, New Orleans. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. Aubrey good with the extra point. And the Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the air now. on 1st and 10. There's that man again. Another sack. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag there on the play. I think that's going to be holding on the offense.
Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Jeanty that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. By Waddle. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
It's a big...
Drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked by Malachi Starks. And the Saints are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down. Drive will start on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, New Orleans.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Right back to him on 1st down. There he goes again. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 53 yards.
We've just seen it time and time again here today. He just continues to get them for big runs, and I think this one might be his best of the bunch.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Quarterbacks are drafted for their coverage ability. We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up and run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie, he was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why.
And And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one, a win for the Saints. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.